So somebody asked me, how do you two-coat screws? I just can't get them to two-coat. Well, I'll do it one-handed. My mud is very, very thick here. My mud is practically straight out of the box is really what it is. And but what I do is I leave mud on there. I float it out. You see how they just coated that? I mean, I leave some mud there. It's going to shrink up a little bit. It might even bulge out a little bit. But when I dust it down to skim it, I just run my sand pole right over the screws really, really easily. So, but you get to the point where you can just go ahead and just spot them just like that. Not a problem. And but you got to make sure if you're going to two-coat screws that they're done right the first time. If you got any misses where you got stuff like this, just stuff like this right here, where you got a miss right there, you got to make sure that gets in and it gets fixed. You got to make sure you don't have the screws sticking out at all, and you got to coat it. I mean, you basically coat it. My second coat will be very, very thin, really thin coat, but my first coat is with pretty heavy mud. And somebody said, can you do it with a nail spotter? I don't know. We don't use nail spotters here. We use glue here and very few screws. We don't have earthquake codes. We don't have hurricane codes. About the worst thing that we have coming through is a tornado, and it does not matter how well you screw this off or how well you nail it off or how well you glue it off. A tornado hits your house, it's gone. Your house is gone. It's just going to tear it apart. So I've been a tornado running through people's lives for years. Trust me, I know. I just tear them apart. You guys have a good day. Hey, I'm just coming to you and saying, if you really like these videos, subscribe. And if you really, really like these videos, share them with somebody else. I also wanted to bring to your attention, I'm coming out with a product. It's called the Drywall Doctor First Aid Kit. It's going to have everything you need in here to do patches, repair work, holes in walls, broken corner bead. So you buy the repair kit, you log in, you follow the instructions to repair all of that stuff, and when you're all done with this is a lunch pail. It's an insulated lunch pail, so you can bring it to work. It'll have a little thing in here like this that you can mix mud in, and when you're done you can carry sandwiches in, once you clean it, of course. But I think it was a great idea, and it's going to be called the Drywall Doctor First Aid Kit. I'm going to have it on Patreon really soon. I need support in order to put this together so I can market it and get it out there. So if you could help support me on Patreon, I would really appreciate it. You guys have a great day.